Hi, welcome back to Creating with Crossley. I hope you enjoyed our last video of the learning about line with the crazy hair lady. Today we're going to take what we've learned from that video and all of our different 5 types of line, and we're going to apply them into a landscape. So just to review, our 5 types of line are horizontal, vertical, diagonal, curved, and zigzag. So today you need to have some type of paper for your supplies. We'll need paper. You'll need either markers, colored pencils, or crayons, and you will need a pencil and maybe an eraser. So please grab those things and you can pause me and then we'll come back and we'll continue on. Thanks. All right, so this is the project we're gonna make. Again, it's a very simple landscape, has all of our basic lines and a few little shapes here and there. So we're gonna go ahead and start that. For this project though, I'm going to do my paper vertical, which is actually going to be this way. You can do yours horizontal as well. All right, so our first step is we are going to draw a curved line, kind of in the middle of our paper, just maybe a little bit lower, and just a curved line. And then we're gonna do another curved line right below that, not the same type of curved line, so a little bit different. Then we're gonna add our house, and you can kind of add your house wherever you choose. Our house is gonna be simple 2 vertical lines. And then you will add a triangle on the top for our simple house. Then we're gonna add a tree. And so for our trees, we're going to do a curved line, just slightly curved. And then another curved line. And then in the middle, we're gonna add a V. This kind of gives it branches. And then we're gonna do curved lines around our tree, kind of like curve, 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 and then a little curve. And then we're gonna add one more tree. So again, curved lines, a V, and then curved lines all the way around. And if your trees touch, just pick which one goes first. And if it goes off the page, joop, joop, no big deal. Then from here, we're gonna add our sun. So our sun is a circle. And then we're gonna add a zigzag line around it, but our zigzag is gonna touch. So it can be big and little or all big. Really just depends on what you want to do. It can be different sizes. There's my sun. Then we're gonna move down to the bottom. So down here, the first thing I wanna do is I want to add my curved lines on this hill. So it's gonna be a curved line like this. Then on the bottom here, we're gonna add some flowers. So I'm gonna show you a real quick, easy way to make a tulip. So a tulip is a flower that looks like a W. Then you're gonna connect this W with a big U. And then we're gonna alternate. So here's my tulips, and then I'm gonna draw a circle. And I'm gonna draw a flower. And then I'm gonna draw another tulip, so a W. And then another flower. Now, if you're not good at these kind of flowers, feel free to do tulips because they're way easier. And mine went off the page. Then we're gonna add some stems. So this one has a stem. This one has a stem. And a stem. Remember, it's 2 lines. And then if you want, you can also add petals. So here is the beginning of our project. We also want to add a few more lines. So on this one, we're going to add some vertical lines. And on this tree, we're going to have some horizontal lines. And then on our house, we're gonna do some diagonal lines. And then on the bottom, we're gonna do some more vertical lines. Then you can add whatever you choose to your flowers. Maybe this one has curved lines. Maybe this one also has curved lines, but they're gonna go vertical instead. And this one's gonna have zigzag lines. Now you can switch your lines up on your objects. That is totally fine. And what you're gonna do next is you're going to go back on top of all of what we drew, either with a black marker if you have one, a Sharpie if you have one, and your parents say it's okay for you to use a Sharpie, or you could go back on top of it with a black colored pencil or a black crayon. So I'm going to fast forward mine and show you the final products. All right, so here's my completed one outlined. And from here, what you want to do is we want to color. So I'm going to start off with a green. And I chose a Granny Smith apple green. And one of the biggest things when you color is that you always want to go the same direction. And if it's a smaller space, it's always easiest to go the shortest direction. So I'm going to turn my page because I like to color towards me. And I'm just going to go same way the whole time. And I'm going to make this into a pattern. So a pattern is something that repeats. So mine's going to go dark green, dark green. This one will be light green. So I'll color this one. I'm going to skip and color this one. Skip, color this one. Skip, color this one. Then I'll switch to a different color. So this one is just good old green. And I'll color the ones that I hadn't colored yet. Again, always coloring the same direction. Now what you want to do to finish this out is you want to go through and color all of your little sections with different kinds of colors. It can be realistic, it can be fantasy. You could have a tree that's purple. You could have a sky that's pink. You can have a hill that's blue. It doesn't matter. The main thing is just learning about lines, using your creativity, and of course, having fun. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to finish coloring this up and show you the end result. Okay, so this is the finished project. I really hope you enjoyed our lesson. If you'll notice, I did add some little circles in mine. I thought the background was kind of boring, so I added something to it. Just a few helpful hints. Whenever you have a large area that you need to color, I know it doesn't look like it's colored, but this is actually colored a light blue. It's always easiest to color a larger section with a lighter color. It's also easiest if you kind of go in a diagonal motion rather than vertical or horizontal. So that is the final project. I really hope you enjoyed working with me today on Creating with Crossley. Have a great rest of your day.